Coming up, we check in from the North County while Christian and Sarah are at Patrick Henry. Plus, a young lady who gets her kicks on the football field in one of the wildest football atmospheres in San Diego.
Welcome to another episode of San Diego Prep Insider. Sarah Chafee here, joined by my co-host, Christian Pedersen. How are you doing, Christian?
I'm doing wonderful, Sarah. Thanks for joining me again today. As the Patriot behind us might give away, we're going to be at Patrick Henry for this episode, getting to know some of their football players. But first, let's check in with where Tommy and Ty are going to be.
Thank you so much, Christian and Sarah. Tommy Morris, Ty Hines here from Torrey Pines High School, where the Falcons are taking on Santa Fe Christian, which means one of the schools with the biggest enrollment in the county is taking on one of the schools with the smallest enrollment in the county, but it doesn't matter because they're both beasts on the football field.
It does not matter. They're beasts on the football field. Me and Tommy here are holding it down as beasts, and speaking of all these beasts, both of the tight ends playing tonight are amazing. They're going to be playing on Saturdays in the future, and we'll meet them in just a bit. But before we do that, Tommy, where are we heading?
Well, we have to go to another North County school where there's a defensive player who will also be playing in college. It's our top recruit. Top Recruit is brought to you by San Diego County Toyota Dealers.
My name is D'Angelo Gunter. I go to Johnson High School and I play cornerback. Some things I'm looking for in a college is a great school with a good education program, a good area with not too cold, not too hot, and definitely a great football team. What I'm looking to study is communications, journalism, and business in college. Some of my strengths as a football player are probably be my range, because I'm long arms and long body, my speed, because I'm pretty fast, so I've been told, and I'm pretty physical at the line. So I'm like letting them get it free off the line. Definitely getting physical, because that's pretty much the whole game. A lot. Just hitting people, getting in their chest, getting in their head. Best part of football. Things I'm working on going into my senior year is probably playing off in coverage, because we used to play a lot of man, but now I'm playing off, so I have to get better at that. Dropping my hips, in and out of breaks, so I have to get better at that. Some guy that I definitely look up to is obviously Quentin Meeks. Went to our school, he was my mentor when I was there. I try to base my game off of him, physical, long, speed, everything. My goals for myself this year at least is to let no catches on me at least all year season long. Hustling on every play, making sure that we do good as well as a team. And as a team this year, I want us to win CIF in Division III. Play well together.
Sarah, one of my favorite parts about this show is Top Recruit, because we get to cover kids who are going to go on to represent San Diego really well at the next level.
Absolutely, Christian. And this player will do just that. He was last year's CIF Defensive Player of the Year, and he's a man of few words but big plays. Here's this episode's Top Recruit.
Top Recruit is brought to you by San Diego County Toyota Dealers.
Ezekiel Noah, Helix High School, middle linebacker. I feel like I have a heart to play the game, passion, and then the other stuff, speed and strength, got to still work on, but I feel like I have that passion for the game, so. I like tackling whoever has the ball, so yeah. Big hits, game changers, momentum shift on our team, makes other teammates want to do something like that as well, big plays, so yeah. Championship ring means a lot. How hard we worked we worked during the off season in the weight room, and we built a strong bond with each other, the team. So some of the players I look up to, I like Ray Lewis. He's a model to me. I look up to him as well as my older brothers. They played as well, and then my father as well. He played. My goals for myself. Just go out there and have fun. Playing a sport that I was blessed with from the man above, giving it back to him and to my family. And for the team, doing my part, trying not to do too much, be a leader. My thing is I lead by example, not much of a vocal man, so.
Shout out to all those top recruits out there, but there are so many players out there in San Diego that are 5-star players, and that's why we love doing this show. Tommy, where are we going now?
Yeah, we need to get to as many athletes as possible. That's why we have our watch list. Mr. Pedersen, tell us who's on it. Watch list brought to you by Corky's Pest Control.
Natalie Friend from Mission Hills. The senior middle hitter will be an imposing force at the net this season for the Grizzlies and a vital part of a team that looks poised to have its best season in school history. Alex Soriano from Claremont. The senior setter will be busy all season long as she is the centerpiece of a Chieftains team that is looking to win their 4th league title in a row.
If you find yourself wanting more San Diego Prep Insider, good news is we have the solution for you, don't we, Christian?
We absolutely do. You can log on to our website, SanDiegoPrepInsider.com, and that's where you'll find one of our segments called Convos with Chris, where some of our San Diego high school linemen get to sit down with Chris Watt of the Chargers and talk a little shop. Let's check out another installment of that right now.
What's up, man? Chris, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, Helix High School, huh?
Mm-hmm.
First team everything. So one thing, I mean, right off the bat, I think what's great about you on the defensive line is your ability to shed blocks and just get to the quarterback. I mean, I think this is my favorite play. The one, I don't know if this is your favorite play. This is my favorite play to watch.
That's why I was in the top.
Yeah. I mean, just the move to get off the lineman, trying to pass on you, and getting around the circle, and then just finishing the play.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that's just, everyone's going to be looking at that, and that's college coaches are going to be looking at that. And great play, great finish right here.
Thank you.
I think even like at the next level, just for how fast the game is, how quick those passes are going to be thrown, just the ability not to get held up by the offensive lineman, and just having a quick move like you have in the past. I mean, you do those quick moves, which is great. Carrying that move is really, carrying a move is really important. Where do you kind of see yourself playing at the next level? What position? Coach just kind of told you.
Honestly, wherever they need me, I'm okay with. Just as long as I can help out the team, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah. So do you watch film to help with tendencies before you play games, or you kind of just go out there and just ball out?
We actually prep all week for like the team before game day, and we just really study what we're supposed to do.
Okay. Film study is huge, especially any position in the trenches. I would say one thing with watching film is seeing some of the tendencies of the offensive linemen. Maybe seeing, maybe certain formations that you can kind of see out of your stance, whether they're going to run it a certain way, just like little things you can pick up on that I'm sure you have done, but especially at the next level, there's going to be a lot more kind of stuff, moving parts. All right, so tell me about this play right here. And JoJo's
really good. He's a really good player, but we were going at it all game, and then just one time I caught him leaning, I feel him, but he was getting me a lot of times too, so it was going both ways.
Yeah.
And that's my cousin right there, and we've been playing with each other for a long time. So it's really good to go against him finally.
Yeah.
The game speed in the next level, college and then NFL, what's the big difference in the game speed?
Yeah, I would say the biggest difference, the jump from high school to college, just because it's a whole new world, and you're just kind of it's hard to kind of put in words how much it picks up. But the jump actually from college to the NFL isn't as hard as the jump from high school to college.
The bigger transition.
Yeah. I mean, catching up to the game speed, you kind of just have to be in it. And so expect it's going to happen, but your speed and you kind of just have to pick it up, because if you don't, you're just going to be left behind and not going to be able to. It'll show on film. Well, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yep.
Thank you for having me.
Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
From the #1 brand of vehicles in Southern California comes the best-selling car in America 14 years running. The 2017 Toyota Camry is here. Now, lease the strikingly designed 2017 Camry for just $209 a month, or save thousands with 0 APR for up to 72 months plus $500 bonus cash. Want to get behind the wheel of a 2017 Camry? We've got what it takes, San Diego. Toyota. Let's go places.
I'm Tajay Sullivan from Mount Carmel High School. I play wide receiver and defensive back, and you're watching San Diego Prep Insider.
Welcome back to San Diego Prep Insider. It is now time for 5 questions.
Five Questions is brought to you by the San Diego Union Tribune.
All right, guys, I am now joined by Michael Godinez, tight end and linebacker for Torrey Pines. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
You play both sides of the ball. How much fun do you have out there on both sides, and do you prefer one over the other?
Oh, I mean, it's amazing, coming out here on Friday nights. We have a great crowd here, our Chaos. They come out and support us every game. Defense and offense, I both love both the ball. Being out there is a great time. So whatever I can do to get around the ball is perfect.
Now, you are one of the top tight ends in the county. You have 3 scholarship offers. What did you improve most coming into the season?
This offseason, I worked a lot on my speed. We did a lot of different types of weight training to increase speed, so that really helped this year, and you can see the difference.
What do you tell your guys to keep them calm and make sure that you guys are headed forward to that CIF?
Oh, it's all about just taking every game one game at a time, taking it slow, not overlooking any opponent, and just going week by week, and then, eventually we'll get there.
Very nice. Well, thank you for your time. We will be watching you this season, and I'm going to send it over to Tommy, who's standing by with another tight end.
Thank you, Ty. I am here with the other tight end. It's Caleb Phillips, and you just interviewed Michael Godinez. You guys will be lining up against each other. So what's it going to be like lining up against Michael and playing against him?
It's going to be a good game. He's a good player. I watched some of his film. It's going to be a really good challenge, and I'm really excited for it.
A lot of big schools. Torrey Pines is a big school. So what's it like being a smaller school, maybe not size of the players, but small school enrollment playing big enrollment school?
No, I mean, I love kind of the underdog feel. It kind of just gives our team motivation. I mean, we got nothing to lose and got all the games. So we're just going to come out firing and give them an upset and just show them how Santa Fe Christian plays football.
And just for clarification, how tall are you? Just really quickly.
I'm 6'5".
Okay, I just need that for me to make sure everyone knows I'm not 4'10". But so you have the size of playing in college. You're probably going to play in college. So what are some of the things you're looking at for your school that you're going to go to?
So I really want to use football to get the best education I can. So that's why I'm kind of looking at maybe, hopefully, obviously a higher education school, whether that's an Ivy League school, military academy. So that's kind of where I'm focusing right now. We'll see what comes maybe in the next couple weeks, but as of right now, that's kind of where it's at.
And season's just starting, but you guys obviously have goals. So what are your goals for yourself, and what are your goals for the team this year?
For myself, it's honestly just be a team player. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but I think it's what our team needs. We're a bunch of close-knit brothers, and I think the more I act like that and the more we all do, the closer we're going to come together and better we're going to play together.
Get it, Sanders! Let's go! Get it, Sanders! Sarah, Christian, who do you have?
Thank you very much, Tommy. Ty, we're here at Patrick Henry High School, and I've got one of the defensive captains with me, senior RJ Ruckle. RJ, how you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing wonderful, thank you. So, going into senior year, you're one of the captains. What's your thought process going into this season?
Hopefully we can just work hard, get through the season, hopefully come out positive this season, and I'm really excited for this season.
So let's talk a little bit more about this season. What game are you looking forward to most?
I'm looking forward to Sarah High School, mainly because they're our rivalry, and hopefully we can put a beating on them.
Pretty simple. They're looking forward to beating down their rivals. You can't ask for anything more than that. Let's talk a little bit about this season. For you personally, you kind of had to make some adjustments from playing free safety down to playing linebacker. What has that transition been like? Have you had to work extra hard?
It's a little bit different of change. I played linebacker earlier, but I'm definitely ready and prepared for it. Getting used to it, it's going to be a little different, but I think I got it.
So, RJ, senior year, what are you going to miss most about Friday nights here playing in front of Henry Hoopla?
I'm definitely going to obviously miss all the fans, all the lights, everyone cheering, just being wild with all my teammates, and that's really what's going to hurt the most to leave behind.
Sarah's got one of his offensive teammates on the other side of the field. Sarah, what are you up to?
Thank you so much, Christian. I'm here with star Patriot Dominic Sivils. Now, Dominic, you play both ways as wide receiver and defensive back. Tell me how you not only manage both of those positions, but how you thrive at both of those positions.
Well, it's just off season, off season I do a lot of workouts, a lot of stamina workouts, so I stay in the game. I don't have to get tired. Also just off season stuff, working on footwork and just trying to better myself at both positions.
And last year, you totaled over 1,300 yards and 15 touchdowns. Are those numbers in the back of your mind? Do they give you a sense of motivation as you go through this year?
Yes, they do. They're always in the back of my mind. I plan on probably getting over 20 touchdowns, and maybe I'm trying to strive to get 2,000 yards this season. So I'm just trying to better myself every year.
What was it like receiving your first Division I offer?
It was very humbling. I like Coach Rowland. I love Coach Harris. What they do at San Jose, I looked into it. I really like the coaches. They want me to go both ways in college, so that's something I have to get ready for, the fast-paced Division I college speed. I will be working off season to get towards that. I'm also being recruited by other schools like Eastern Washington, Hawaii, SDSU, University of Washington, Washington State. So those are all schools that I really like. And those are really schools that are really interesting me as well. But as of right now, that is my only Division I offer, and I really like what they do at San Jose.
If you had an entire day to spend with one NFL player, who would it be?
I would choose Antonio Brown. I like the way he plays. I model myself after him. This is the way he runs his route. He has really good footwork. So that's a person that I model myself after. So I would love to spend a day with him.
Best of luck to you this year, Dominic, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much to Patrick Henry for having us out here. A lot of really cool kids. Going to be fun to watch them the rest of this season.
Absolutely, Christian, but they aren't the only ones. We have a handful of athletes out there who are doing well athletically and academically. Let's take a look at a few of them on our Honor Roll segment.
Honor Roll is brought to you by Lolitas Restaurants.
Ivy Yankee from the Academy of Our Lady of Peace. Ivy has played volleyball for the Pilots all 4 years of high school and has been team captain since her junior year. Ivy has a 4.0 grade point average and is interested in attending an academically challenging school in California, where she can continue to play volleyball. She's interested in UCSB, Cal Poly, Chapman, and Santa Clara. She's also involved in peer training on campus, the Kindness Project, the Beautiful Project, and the Pilot Student Athlete Club. Olivia Emery from Torrey Pines. Olivia has played field hockey all 4 years of high school for the Falcons, and she's also involved in yearbook, Relay for Life, and Christian Athletes. She has a 3.91 grade point average and is interested in Boston College, Berkeley, or UCSB. She's interested in bio or attending med school. Rebecca Allen from Carlsbad has a 4.83 GPA. Rebecca plays both basketball and golf and has been involved in both sports all 4 years of high school. Rebecca was captain of the varsity basketball team last year and is captain of the golf team this year. In her spare time, Rebecca coaches young athletes in both sports and is also a multimedia editor for her school's online newspaper. Rebecca has her eye on Bernard College.
Fix auto, the first words that should come to mind after an accident.
Ants and spiders and other pests are out there loitering in your landscape.
Loiter.
Don't invite them in. Unfriend them instead by calling Corky's Pest Control. Corky stops the ants and spiders in your landscape before they come inside. Get out of here. Don't give the ants in your plants a chance to advance. Don't let spiders become insiders. Corky's Ultimate Pest Control Service guarantees you won't have pests in your home.
Call 1-800-901-1102. Corky's!
Do you follow high school sports? The San Diego Union Tribune's free UT Preps app is the go-to source for your favorite high school sports teams. Get schedules, scores, standings, news, and more right on your phone. Follow your favorite high school team by sport. Share photos and videos right from the game. See rosters and player profiles complete with game-by-game statistics and receive push notifications for game updates. Don't miss any of the action at Oceanside, Chula Vista, Torrey Pines, and many more San Diego schools. Download the free UT Preps app on Google Play or the Apple App Store.
Aww. Fix auto, the first words that should come to mind after an accident.
Advice from a Pro is brought to you by Fix Auto.
Well, obviously, at our level, the Division 1A level, you got to have a certain size, speed, and strength, and all that. But more than anything else, to the guys that are really, really competitive, it's not a lot of secrets. If you want to find a really good college player, find a guy that's a really good high school player. If you don't dominate and one of your best players in high school, then you probably struggle in college. And that being said, there's so many guys that also are that. You want to find a guy that are the most competitive and love these kind of situations where they come to camp and show what they can do. Well, like a lot of schools, we ask a lot of questions because we want to find out the guys that are what we call OKGs, our kind of guys. And that it doesn't mean a certain personality other than the guy that's really, really competitive and wants to get better. The key, I think, to having success in college is finding those guys that want to keep getting better. Obviously, they're great players coming out of high school, but do they want to be better when they get out of college? And that's the key for us in recruiting. I think the biggest transition when they go from high school to college, obviously the level of competition has gone up as well, and they have to be on their game every day. You can't be like, okay, today I don't feel very good, I don't want to go to class, I don't want to train, and then they get passed up. And so what we try to do is, again, appeal to their competitiveness. Kids by nature are competitive anyway, that's why they're always playing video games. So we try to appeal to their competitiveness, not just on the field, but off the field.
Welcome back to San Diego Prep Insider. Tommy Morris, Ty Hines, still here at Torrey Pines, waiting for their varsity game against Santa Fe Christian.
We are waiting with so much anticipation. And before we get there, we're going to do a drill. Everybody close your eyes. Tommy, that means you, Mom, Dad, everybody out there. Okay, now everyone open your eyes. Open your eyes. Okay, so imagine this scenario. It's the fourth quarter. It's the end of the game. You are down by 2 points. And the game is obviously on the line. Tommy, who are you putting in?
I'm going to call on a young lady from Mount Carmel who I just met who's not afraid to kick it with the big boys. Mount Carmel senior Ashlyn Mory is one of the few female football players in the country. The senior kicker has made a name for herself on the football field, and it's all thanks to a little bit of fate her freshman year.
I actually saw something on Disney Channel, as weird as that sounds, about a female kicker, and I thought it was pretty cool. And then I didn't come out during the summer, and then first day of freshman year they were asking for a kicker, and I was like, oh, this is like a second chance for me to try. So then I went out, there was like a little bit of a competition, and then I ended up winning.
And so what was that first practice like when you went out there?
At first they were all just trying to impress me a little bit, and it was a little awkward, and I was like, okay. But then I showed up and I competed with them, and they saw that I was serious about this, and then just went from there.
And had you ever tried kicking before?
Never a football, no.
So your very first kick was with the whole team in front of you, right?
Yeah.
So what was that like?
It was different because I was used to kicking a soccer ball, and then some of the coaches tried to give me a little bit of pointers, and it was pretty helpful, but over the years I got it down more, but it was a little scary.
Ashlyn has been a success ever since picking up kicking, and she's breaking ground at Mount Carmel.
She is probably going to come out to be our most accurate kicker. She's just nails on the field. She's calm, cool, and collected all the time.
Coach Anderson isn't the only one who thinks highly of Ashlyn. Her teammates do too. And what's it like when you get prepared for a game, the other team's looking across and they notice you're on the team? What is that like? What does it feel like?
I'm just used to it now. I know that the team has my back if anything serious happens, but other than that, it's just normal.
Ashlyn also spends her time on the Mount Carmel field playing soccer. So what did your soccer coaches say when they found out you were going to go play tackle football? I mean, were they thrilled or were they a little apprehensive?
They were a little nervous and surprised, and they make jokes when I miss the goal and say, no, the goal's down here, not up there. But.
And what advice would you give females if you want to play with the boys?
Definitely listen to your heart. If you think that you can do it, then just follow through. It may be tough, but as long as you stick with it, then you believe in yourself.
What's up, guys? It is game day. Torrey Pines versus Santa Fe Christian. It's gonna get loud and it's gonna get proud.
Oh yeah, the lights are on, the sun is down. That means it's game day, game time. I'm pumped, you're pumped. We're gonna talk to some cheerleaders, some fans, some parents. What side do you want?
I'm gonna go to Torrey Pines. I'm ready, I'm moving, I'm grooving. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to Santa Fe Christian, hang out with the Eagles.
All right, let's make it happen.
Let's do it. All right, I'm here with one of the cheer captains, Tabitha. It is really loud over here. You guys are doing a great job. How do we make them more loud?
The crowd's gonna help us out. Here we go, Eagles.
All right, can we see it? Can we see what it looks like?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Here we go, Eagles.
Here we go, Eagles! Here we go! Here we go, Eagles! Here we go! Last time, here we go, Eagles! Here we go! Here we go!
Time, you got no shot. They're so loud here, I can't even hear anything. What do you want? What?
All right, we are with the Torrey Pines, the TP Chaos. I'm with Jake, the pit leader. Jake, how much fun do you guys have here in the pit?
This is a lot of fun. And as the game goes on, it gets more fun. We'll take the lead. Everyone will be loud.
Now, it is so loud I can't even hear myself think. Tommy, I know you're over there, and they think they're crazy on the other side, but we're gonna make it crazy. Let's jump down and let's show them on the other side just how wild we get. It's about to go down. Tommy, we are wild. Jake, get over here. Jake, how tall are you?
6'10".
6'10". They picked the biggest guy to lead this because there's so much big energy over here.
All right, I'm here with Daniel, who's got probably the coolest item in the stadium. Daniel, what do you have?
I got the Thor hammer right here.
Can we see it in action?
You want to see it in action?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Amazing.
We're the best, right? Yeah. All right. So Jacob, get in here. Jacob, this is our lovely intern. We're gonna have Jacob just stand here with the Instagram post. I can't hear you.
Well, that's all we have for game day today. Ty, my voice is exhausted right now, man.
I can tell. I'm sure it was crazy over there, but I lost 10 pounds over here with the Falcons. That's how crazy we were.
I don't know. The Eagles were soaring pretty high over there, but we need your help to let us decide who was louder and prouder. So, Ty, where can they find us?
At SD Prep Insider on Twitter, on Snapchat, which is brand new, on Instagram, and go to sdprepinsider.com because we're there as well.
We're all over the place.
We are everywhere. But we got to get out of here.
Let's go.
That wraps up another episode of San Diego Prep Insider. Sarah, I can't wait to see where we're headed to next time.
Me either, Christian. For Tommy Morris, Ty Hines, Christian Pedersen, I'm Sarah Chafee. We'll see you next time.